saved that cop's life. You know what I'm saying? So once you show that it instantly brings the heat down. You know what I'm saying? And now you can get into your story, where it adds an element of, though that cop we jump into a cop getting killed, and where that might take us. But if you also show that same space, we tried to save his life for whatever the reason, you know what I mean? It softens it, and now we can properly fly off the, you know what I'm saying? Get off the.
No, facts. But the way I see it is, I get it because, like, naturally in storytelling, it's pretty much 1 + 1 = 2, right? Is that fair to say, PG? It's pretty simple, but I feel like things, especially in today's time, right, could be more symbolic. Like you could just use "fuck the police" in the same instance and create the same environment to let people know that this show is about dope dealers trying to make it in the rap game. If you talking Trill, we can't hear you. If you actually, you could use "fuck the police." You could do a couple simple things, right, and achieve the same thing, because the show goes on, right, in the pilot to, to the police tripping. Like, you see how the police, and then the whole season, the police is trying to get a grips on what's happening with this rap shit crossing over with this, D-boying and gangbanging shit. So it's still the same presidents, and it's LA at the time. Remember, this is all right around the same time period where the Rodney King and shit is happening. Like, I think those are the last elements. Like, the show was great. Like, Spellman fucking crushed it, bro. Like, that he's a fucking animal, bro. Like, and it's funny because I was telling Lex when we was working, I was like, man, I don't know. It seems like such a journey from the idea. And I'm like, nah, when you see it, I explained it to Spellman. Like, Snowfall was Menace to Society. I say that to say it's like the whole family dynamic plays the background. It is pretty much street urban culture on full display, the relationship between this guy and everybody in street life. Spellman's story is Boys in the Hood. It's a focus on family, right? It's a family center, how the rap game and people wanting to make it in the rap game affects the black family with a macro focus on the street urban culture element of it. But if you look at the whole story, it's all about his relationship with his family and Wanda's relationship, Wanda and Leon, how they relate to the family. So I think you're afforded a couple avant-garde type of moments. It don't have to be, 1 + 1 = 2. Like, you could have something that jumps it off. And it sounds crazy, but I think it would really jumpstart people. Like, what the fuck was that about? And then you go into this scene, right, where I'm there and I'm talking, and it's like, man, what the fuck is about to happen? And you build back up into how. Because when you see the pilot, you build back up into how. So it's just I think it's a very Michael Bay storytelling trick where you kind of, explosion. Here we are. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if that's what you're doing, I feel like the intro you're describing is probably a way to do it, but there might be, if you're saying it's Boys in the Hood, which is decidedly softer than or gentler or more warm than Menace to Society, I think you got to figure out a way to tell the part of the story you're talking about in a warmer way, such as starting at the crime scene as opposed to seeing the crime.
That's nice.
I like that.
Nice.
That way you get to have the same thing, but it doesn't have to, because if you're saying this show is not a blitz, like Men's Society is a blitz. No. It's just chaos and grit and pain from the beginning to the end. Not that there's not light parts, but you know what I'm saying? Whereas Boys in the Hood is a family movie. Like, so if you're gonna do that, I would figure out how to do the same situation in a gentler way, and that might give you more room narratively to tie it to the music industry.
So that's a good point too, because even the intro to like Boys in the Hood, it's a drive-by, but you don't see it. You only hear it.
So that's what.
And then you see the kids walking to school looking at the aftermath.
So imagine you see the drive-by, but you don't see but you just see now the scene. I agree with PG. You could see the scene, right? And now you could have an element, right? Whether it's the family kind of seeing what's going on and the gangsters act a certain way, the family act a certain way, and people just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But
it could be like the whole neighborhood out there, and then maybe like the news, and then like you see the gangsters' response to it, the children, the old ladies, and then you see the cops being just angry at the neighborhood, and they don't know who to blame. It's like, we mad at this whole, anyone that's black, because we know this nigga got killed amongst black folks. And you get to see like the difference between like how people react to a tragedy.
And that's the best part. That's the best part about
who said it's a tragedy? Who said it's a tragedy?
Well, that's the other thing, though, because without context,
I think that creates nuance too.
You just show somebody getting murdered and you don't pull it off well, you run the risk of having people start off disliking the wrong people.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's right there. We are learning hidden characteristics early based on people's decisions. It's not a tragedy to some of those people over there. Some of them are like, yeah, we're talking about the Rodney King era. So
but I think that's the Trill's point.
That creates the nuance now. Where it's like, okay,
I think that's the point.
No,
what's crazy about what makes this show so great, bro? What makes the drop so grateful is you kind of don't know who to fucking root for. Like, we could be in a writer's room, bro, arguing about who the janky one is. Like, I'm talking about every character, like it's a perspective. Like, Spellman to feel like this person a janky character, because to me, like, the main character is kind of somewhere he personally draws to. But then he thinks that Wanda's character, Gail's character, is like fucked up. And I'm like, no, Gail's character is the only motherfucker that's down for everything, and everybody keep fucking her. So it does have this very different thing where you don't quite know. Even DG as a character is like, you kind of see him trying. He like, this motherfucker, bro, I have never went to a place and knew I was at home more than the writer's room for the drop. That was the first time I walked into a space and I was at home. I remember being the first time I went, I called Lex. I was like, Lex, man, I don't know. This show is crazy, bro. Like, this shit is way, it's way too fucking, not friendly. It was way too like out of my wheelhouse. And Lex was like, chill, G, just go back the second day. Just go. And I went the second day and I walked in there and I just got a chance to listen and help. And it was like, that was the first time I ever walked in somewhere and felt like I met my people. I'm talking about not as a gangbanger, not as a street racer, not as a low rider, not as nothing else. That was the first time I ever went to a room, and the first time I was like, oh yeah, these is my people. This is my people.
As a creative, you say?
As a creative. I mean, period. Even as a human, like, it ain't no other.
Yeah,
like,
you don't feel like we have people
like
that the gatekeepers be? This is crazy right now, bro.
What?
Me and people that the gatekeepers we creating over here.
I understand that feeling. I understand that feeling.
Nah, I don't understand that, man. I think
that's
an
expectations and stuff.
Said it was the first time he felt like he was with his peoples, man.
No, like off the first step in. Man, when I first started coming to motherfucking ADHD, everybody thought I was crazy.
They did. It was
like, this nigga, what the fuck?
I mean, you are crazy though.
I was like, Drake ain't hip hop. I'm like, yeah, bro. Hip hop being street urban culture personified through arts and elements. Man, what the fuck? He rap. I'm like, bro, everybody rap, bro. You rap sometime. Niggas was. That was the first time I went to a room and I was like,
Trill was in the chat doing that. You know
Trill was like, what this old crazy ass Crip LA nigga talking about? Man, these niggas is crazy. Fuck, they know about hip hop.
Lex was trying to learn, you know what I'm saying?
Lex was on full bullshit. I could say my name is Glass. He's like, man, that nigga name is Arnold.
The name changed.
What is that? But no, Lex, I ain't gonna lie, cause Lex got me through a lot of shit, bro. I swear, like, cause I was fucked up. Cause I was like, man, how the fuck? Cause you don't know. So, but man, I promise you, that was the first time I walked through him. I was like, oh yeah, these my peoples. I could do this. Like, I could do this right here forever. The acting, it made the acting part easy. Cause at first, rest in peace, John Singleton, Aaron Magruder, they wrote things for me. John wrote something for me. Aaron wrote a part in Black Jesus for me. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Stop it. Is John Magruder dead?
John Singleton.
No, you said rest in peace to
Aaron Magruder from
John
Boondocks.
Singleton.
Rest in peace to John Singleton.
Thank you,
Aaron
pause.
Magruder
Yes.
wrote a part
Wow,
for
you
me,
scared me,
and
man.
Aaron Magruder wrote a part for me in Black Jesus that he
Black
wanted me
Jesus,
to
my
do.
shit. I like Black Jesus.
I wish
And
he would.
I just didn't know how to act, bro. I'm like, how the fuck do
that
you
show was
act?
dope. That show was dope.
How do you act, nigga? Like they like, no, just be yourself, man. Denzel don't look like he being himself.
He definitely is, though.
Be yourself is
person every time.
really shitty.
Horrible advice.
Because nobody knows how to do that. It's very difficult, and it's like it's very, very, very difficult. That's why when people are like, "Oh, that person just being themselves," like you try it. That shit is very difficult, and the advice to just be yourself is it's not helpful. It doesn't help, especially if somebody's not trained as an actor. It's really not helpful.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what helped me, PG. Like being in the writer's room, bro. Like I remember when I was in the writer's room, right? It was about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm watching actors. Like Spellman is so dope, bro. Like I'm so proud that he brought me into business, bro. Like that, I'm so proud, homie. But like on that level, but like I promise you, bro. When I saw once I understood how the stories came about, and like it's a team and how they do it. And then how they work with the actors and what the actors will ask them, like, oh, I get it. These niggas ain't acting at all. This shit is real. And so I remember they was asking me, that was like, damn, it makes sense to me. So I'm chilling with the homie Roy, right? Roy's a consultant, came from Death Row, really dope brother. So it's me, him, and Jim Bob. Jim Bob and Problem the one who pushed for me to be in it. And we sitting in there and we're looking to cast a character. Remember at this time, Lex, we talking about all the dudes trying to be blood. They was like doing them horrible swoops and shit. It was horrible. And I got a chance to see them. And they was like, Glass, why don't you just play this role? I'm like, nigga, I don't know how to. I'm like, man, would you play this wrong? I'm saying no. The G on me, Jim Bob, like, yes, he will. And I thought about, looked at it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. And I remember going to get fitted because it's like a whole process, right? You outside of the business, it's a process. You go to the wardrobe, they figure out what you're gonna wear, your character, and it was so easy. And this was all the videos I did wasn't this easy. Nothing I ever did was this easy, even on set, because this is such a big production. Like this is $1 million a day, bro. It's like 150 people everywhere at the same time, all like every time they shooting. So it's like I remember not even being nervous. Trill like, oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, roll this shit. Yeah, come on. And I'm with Michael T. That was a crazy thing. Shout out to Michael T. Right? Michael T. Williamson is Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Yeah, ATL, the pops from ATL, or the uncle from ATL.
He's Troy.
Fucking
one
veteran.
Of my favorite. He's Troy from Waiting to Exhale.
I'm the only one getting cut here.
Isn't he in Fences?
He's in Fences. He's so dope, bro.
He's a fucking veteran, man.
He's so fucking dope, bro. So
yeah.
When we riding over,
legend,
right? We know we at the table read for it.
Legend.
And he's like, yeah, he said, I had to come over and fuck with you. I could tell you a young LA nigga like that. I'm like, he said, I'm from the land. I'm like, wait a minute, is Bubba from the land? And we chilling, I'm politicking. I'm like, oh man, this nigga Michael T, man, I fuck with Michael T, man. He was all right, bro. He spells his name, so you have to say Michael T. Don't say Michael. He like Lawrence Fishburne. Don't call him Larry. It's Michael T. He put them together. So you have to say Michael T. Right? So he talking to me. So we chilling. He playing harmonica. This nigga play like a hip-hop harmonica, bro. This shit funny as shit because he's so dope. But we chopping it up. And I remember talking to him, doing the things. And he's doing the lines that I wrote. And I just, it was such a breeze because I realized they weren't acting at all, bro. Like, it's real. They're not acting. This shit's real. And shout out to the young homie Peyton. Peyton is on the show. Peyton is James. Peyton's in All America. I forgot Peyton's last name. Shout out to Asante Black, Gil Bean, Isaiah.
That's the young producer. That's the producer kid, right?
No. James is the light skin. Is the brother. Is the older brother.
The brother. Yeah.
Okay. So Peyton said, Glasses. He said, look, bro, if you're acting, you're already fucking up. Just stop acting. And I remember just going out there and not even being nervous. That fucked me up because I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, this shit real. So, this is really my car this nigga fixing. Michael T. Oh, this my shit. I see how a motherfucker like Heath Ledger get locked into the part. Now it start making sense how these people just get fucked up because they be really that motherfucker. That nigga was really the Joker.
Method acting, man. That shit is real.
So it ended up being one of the greatest experience from a consulting, writing, and acting perspective, bro.
It's just beginning.
That, bam, bam, hit me back. Let's give some skin. Listen, that was that. I caught
that. He was saying that too because I went to give him a regular new shake. He was like, "Nah, G, we wasn't shaking hands like that at that time." Nigga.
Yeah, hit him with the
five.
Bam, hit me back with it too.
The best part is when that motherfucker talking. That motherfucker said, "He said, I said, man, thanks, Mr. T. I said, man, you the best, Michael. I said, you the best, you the best, big dog." He said, "You got that right." God damn. That's how the G's took compliments.
Got that damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro. That was dope, man. That was dope, man. That was
fire.
That's super fire, man. Glasses, man. So happy for you, bro. Proud of you.
Long way to go, bro. Me and Lex been working on all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, this is dope, man. So if y'all got to kind of confuse what was being discussed right there, you know what I'm saying? We got a Hollywood actor right now amongst us, man, doing this thing
Hollywood
right now.
writer, my boy.
Hollywood writer, actor, producer, you know what I'm saying? Everything, doing everything right there, you know what I'm saying? In the new episode, in the new series, the new series from
Drop.
The Drop. That's a fire name too, The Drop.
Yeah, check that out on FX too. That's coming this fall, right?
Yep,
this fall. Yeah,
this fall on FX.
I was hyped. I was at the watch party on when was game one? Monday night? Was that Monday or Wednesday? Wednesday night. I'm up in the bar. I'm watching at the watch party. The shit come on the screen. The commercial come on during the game.
That's the first time I saw it too. I'm like, oh shit.
I said, yo, man, yo, my man in this shit, man. Yo, my man in this. Yo, that's the new FX joint right there. Everybody in the bar knew what it was though. Right. They oh shit, that's the Snowfall remix. Spin off. I'm like, my man in that joint. I went outside and called the nigga like, yo, you seen that shit? They ain't watching it. He wasn't even watching the game. I ain't watching the game.
I was going to the store.
Yeah, I see that. Nigga, they just showed this shit on the TV just now. Word, that shit was fire though, man.
Let me say something real quick, man. Hold on, Trap. Let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe PG want to say something about this, man. But it's all about us making steps. You know what I mean? Even if it's brand new. Let me tell you something, man. I did all the school shit. I went to school, man, and I knew that I wasn't gonna have the path of since I have this knowledge now, you could just gonna open the door and let me in. I knew I was a good person. I knew I wasn't gonna harm anyone. I knew that street shit was behind me. Let me just say this, man. You remember the Godfather at the end when they're crowning Michael as not a new dude, and his girl, his wife, is watching this situation go down, and what did they do? They close that door. And that movie ends. And so, and I felt like in these spaces, I've been in the same space with great directors, great cinematographers and DPs and shit. And at some point, there's always some point where that door is closed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm outside, right? So when Glasses tells me, yo, I'm a consultant first. And you know what I mean? He's sharing what he's seeing and all that stuff. And he's like, yo, I'm also later on I'm adding to the story. And it's building up and his presence is being felt. You know what I'm saying? I wish, I'm so proud of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And even PG, when PG with your show, I didn't know much about, and Trap came back and shared what you're doing, man. Yo, I wish that for all of us, man. That makes me not having access, then creating access, and then people finally saying, yo, we fuck with that. I wish that for all you cats, man. I'm watching this cat make moves that are exceptional. And, you know what I mean, we should all be proud of him. Everyone over here, Trill's doing wonderful shit, man. Based on shit he's done in the past, the shit he's doing now, and the things he's going to do in the future. I'm just proud of you motherfuckers, man. I ain't trying to make this some soft shit. You know what I mean? But I'm very fucking proud of you guys, man. And, you know, I mean, if your stories are not shared, we just sit here talking shit. You know what I mean? So y'all need to share your stories more. You know what I mean? Y'all share with us. And, you know, I just want to say, for me, myself, I appreciate that, man. Because it gives its vitality. It helps me, I don't know, live better. You know what I mean? That good energy. You know what I'm saying? Hearing that my peoples are shining in a world that can sometimes be fucked up to us. That's it.
Well, I think that's in the spirit of hip hop, because these is all survival stories. I mean, we building on our survival stories in other realms now. So now it's just not a nigga in the park telling you about his struggle, or a nigga on CD telling you about his struggle. Now niggas in them boardrooms, or not niggas in them creative rooms, and now we're sharing our survival stories in these different realms. And now people is being able to attach themselves to our struggle in different ways. So it might be someone that don't listen to Glass's music, but they might see Glass's creativity on the big screen and be able to attach themselves to what he's doing there, and then be able to see the genius within him through that. You know what I mean? Because we all not limited to one or two things. Like, God give us gifts, but those gifts be transferable in different worlds. So you might have a gift that, you know, you might think you're only a rapper, you're only a producer, you're only a comedian, this, that, and the third. It's like, well, there's other ways for you to use this gift. There's other ways to spread your message and your story to other people throughout the world. So I'm glad you said that, Lex. Like, we on some positive shit. Look, y'all watching Gatekeepers, we being positive. I think this is important. Inspiring and motivating, you know, your homies. Like, when niggas is doing something well, like celebrating your homies' wins. You know what I mean? Like, we live in a culture where niggas be jealous of other people doing big things. That's like, nah, you supposed to be proud, because everybody get their shining moment. So you got to be clapping for niggas, because when it becomes your time, you want the people to clap for you. So Glass is doing something real big right now. So yeah, and it's hip hop. It's all hip hop, because these are survival stories. Anytime you share your survival story and you from where we from, it's hip hop in some way, shape, or form.
Super hip hop, man. But yeah, man. Again, man. Gatekeepers up one right now. You know what I mean?
I thought you was about to say yeah. But look, before you say yeah. Look, we was just having a conversation before Glasses got on here, and I was I'm watching them little videos on YouTube, and they'll tell you like, 32 facts about New Jack City that you didn't know or whatever. So I'm watching the Juice one, and Tupac originally read for the character of Q, and I think Tupac would have been a great Q in the movie. And I was just thinking, in an alternate universe, Tupac plays Q, and Tupac ends up having his rap career, this, that, and the third. Tupac, I, in my personal opinion, and I'm sure people might say I'm wrong or people might be mad about it, but I think the allure of the Bishop character, the love and respect that Tupac got in the streets from that Bishop character, I think him chasing that glory contributed to his early death. I think if Tupac plays Q, and that's how he's, because we got to be honest, Juice is what introduced the world to Tupac. Niggas wouldn't listen to his music like that. Juice is what made Tupac a phenomenon in the hood, was Bishop's character. It wasn't Tupac's music. It wasn't Trapped or Brenda's Got a Baby. Those were dope records, but those was not top tier rap records at that time. Tupac was not a major factor in hip hop in 1991. It sounds nice in retrospect for people to say that. Tupac was, I mean, the numbers tell the truth, and then like the streets tell the truth. Tupac was nobody's favorite rapper until motherfucking Me Against the World came out. Like, nobody was saying that Tupac dude's my favorite. We was calling that nigga Bishop. We called him Bishop till I Get Around came out. His name was Bishop in the hood. Yo, Bishop new record is dope. Bishop, and then when he made I Get Around, like, oh, that's Tupac. He became Tupac. You know, Keep Your Head Up. Okay, he's Tupac. But before that nigga was Bishop. And I think in an alternate universe, if he plays Q instead of Bishop, I think Tupac is still alive today.
I think, but I think that's the common, like, that's not the people say that all the time. As crazy as it sounds, I've heard.
I really feel like, yeah, if he plays Q, I feel like he
would have knocked out the park. He would have bodied Q.
He would have bodied it. I think he'd have definitely been. We'd have got a bunch of Brenda Got a Babies. We'd have got more Babies. We'd have got more Trap.
Yeah, it would have made more sense then. Like, I think Tupac, the political nigga, would have made way more sense had he played Q. And I think he would have been able to take that to the next level. Like, I think hip-hop changes because a lot of niggas tried to play that Tupac role based off the Bishop thug image. Had Tupac been successful at the Q character, I think Juice would have still been a cult classic no matter who played Bishop or Q. I think Tupac would have been easier for him to lean into that positive side of him.
I don't think nobody could have played the role.
Omar could have played Bishop.
Who could
have played Bishop?
No.
You know who Omar was at that time?
I'm not putting Omar as Bishop.
Omar could have played Bishop and Tupac could have played Q.
Omar got it all, but I don't know if I'm riding as hard, dog.
Yeah, you're not in with that film the same way.
Yeah, Tupac's voice. Yeah, Tupac's voice really helps the Bishop character because you think about all his like main monologues when he's yelling in that what's the fat nigga Steele's apartment. The way you got to take them out when you feel like it. Like Tupac's voice just carries a different energy.
The range, and no disrespect to Omar S, but Tupac.
Omar Epps couldn't play. No,
he couldn't play Bishop.
Yeah, like
because
Q, I thought you said Omar Epps' part, right? Q was Omar Epps' part?
Q was Omar Epps' part. Yeah.
So the thing is, Tupac plays Q in Poetic Justice.
He bought that 2 months ago. Yeah, and everyone hated Poetic Justice when it first came out.
Like, not because what? Pac,
no, we just thought Pac was like, why am I playing this soft character? We want that nigga shoot niggas.
Poetic Justice is fire.
When you said that before, I didn't really remember nobody saying they just
niggas did not have love for Poetic Justice when it first came out.
The first thing they were saying about Poetic Justice was the fact that
was soft.
That movie was for women. That movie is not really for men.
The fact that Janet Jackson was acting funny with him.
Yeah, she wanted to take an AIDS test.
But we didn't know until later on when he was interviewing in like 93, 94 interviewing.
As soon as the shit came out, we hadn't heard that rumor come about.
Pac character was soft in that movie. That's what the streets were saying.
No, Pac beat up fucking what's his name, so he wasn't really sorry. They want his
cousin up. Tone Loc beat up like baby mama, baby daddy.
Baby dad, him and Tone Loc, yeah.
So my thing was this though, right? Has Omar Epps ever played a bad guy in any movie?
Not Omar Epps could play the part, but Omar
Epps never played a bad guy.
Never played a bad guy.
Omar
one movie with Nia Long when he was like the crazy ex-boyfriend nigga.
I don't know if anybody could have did. I don't know if anybody could have did Bishop like Tupac. I ain't gonna lie. That's a very tough role.
No, not like him, but I think if Omar
Epps told me I was crazy.
But if Omar Epps is introduced to us as that character, I think we look at him completely different because we know Omar Epps from playing Q, the hip hop ass nigga, and he kind of played roles along that line his entire career. Like Omar Epps never really got out of that role. I think Tupac kind of
Poetic Justice and Gridlocked are completely different roles, both of them. Poetic Justice is completely different, and Gridlocked is completely different from those two.
Like Trill said, though. At some point, I'm going to speak for the cats that were there. Don't worry, y'all. At some point, I'm going to speak to these guys are talking from.
When did you buy that vinyl? When did you buy that?
They're talking from another country.
When did you buy that Tupac record? When did you buy that?
I will talk from being there. So
when did you buy that?
No, go ahead, Lex.
You bought that recently.
Before we even go there,
it might be the original question. When did you buy it?
Yeah.
He won't answer when he bought
it. Gatekeepers. Episode 25. Yeah, we 30 minutes in, but we're going to do the introduction right now. I don't know what I mean. To keep it fast and simple to get back to that great discussion right there. I'm Trap Bradshaw, sitting over here in the stadium. Got a couple of my comrades here. We got Lex Diamond in the building right there. Gotta do the echo. Know what I mean? We got Uncle Trill. Uncle Trill in the stadium right there providing the wave. Know what I mean? PG right there. I don't know why you looking like that. For PG, your stomach hurt or something, man?
You got that pink tank top on.
You got a pink
that tank top is thick.
That's the Venice Beach joint. He's for white men.
I hope it's covering your belly, son.
Man can't jump.
All right. We got the, know what I'm saying? We got the writer / producer / actor. Know what I'm saying? Mr. Hollywood himself right there. And
the street renaissance, man.
Actually what he is, though. Know what I'm saying? It's actually what he is. Super streamer, know what I'm saying?
Renaissance Loc.
Know what I mean? Glasses Loc. Know what I'm saying? Otherwise known as Glasses Malone.
Hey,
and let's get to it, man. But to to the point of that was a great when you said that, I think Tupac, I think really if he wasn't play Q, I think I'm going more on to an acting role than he was doing rapping though. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bishop role helped him out with them becoming with them setting an image that everybody stuck him in though. You know what I'm saying? They stuck him into being Bishop.
I think the normal conversation is people felt like he became more of that role as his career went on.
Yeah.
And I think that's the Trill. I mean, you heard the one of the brothers from that shot Menace to Society said you heard it from a few people.
Yeah, he got stomped out by Bishop. That was it, Tupac.
He was like that.
Yeah, what year did that movie come out?
Menace came out 93, but
93.
Oh, Juice came out. Juice came out January of 92. January 17th
let me
of
just
92.
tell you something right now. Let me tell you this record right here. So this is the original pressing when I bought it, right? Original. Right?
What's that?
This shit was fire. He said, I drop it all for y'all, what my homies call. You have to understand the context of the time.
My homies
You know
call.
what I'm saying?
That's the second album, though, right?
What'd I say? This is Apocalypse Now, right?
That's Apocalypse Now.
Okay.
All right. But my point is this, though, right? So the streets are different. We have young kids, young men, 20, 21, 18, 17, right? Trying to step in big shoes, run hoods, sell drugs, fight, all this nonsense and shit going on, right? Trying to be men. And Tupac drops this song. He drops this song. I'll drop it all for y'all, what my homie calls.
It was New Jack Swing.
Hold on, no, wait a second. Listen to the idea and the concept, though, because you had to. I felt this when I first heard this, and you had to talk to your boys like, yo, dude. It was the thing of how many cats can I beat up for you to make sure that you know that I got your back, and that was the most. If you think about the time, that was the most important thing, knowing that someone really had your back. There was no records like this, nothing. I didn't have a turntable when I bought this. I didn't have a turntable. So my point is this, though. He spoke to. This is the first time. Buy that? This is the first time men were speaking. It was men speaking to men on this level. I'll drop it all for y'all. What my homies call. He said, I don't give a fuck what issues you dealing with. I don't give a fuck. I'm
What about ain't no fun if my homie can't have none? Didn't that come around that time?
That's after
this.
That's 93. Okay. And that song's about
about
friendship. That song's about running the train.
It's also about friendship.
Let's talk about sacrificing for his homeboys, like the power of black male friendship. Them niggas was talking about running the train.
Hey, that takes friendship.
I'm just saying.
The way you said it is funny.
But Lex, when you bought that record, was Tupac anybody's favorite rapper? Like, he made a cool record.
Yeah, but
Tupac was not considered a top tier rapper at that time. He was more known for his role as Bishop.
Trill, it's not all about that. It's not all about that. It's about the messaging. It was different. Run DMC's talking about Hollis Crew. Someone's talking about this. Garris one's talking about MC Shan's talking about himself. All these cats is talking about bravado rap. They're talking bullshit. And there's a kid saying, yo, when you in trouble, don't you fucking hesitate. Call me. I'll be right fucking there. I'll drop whatever.
I think about things. I could think
there was no sentiment like that. There was no sentiment like that. That's why he became Tupac.
I think I can go into my archives. I can think about a song that was
Lex.
Like, no, I'm not.
You gonna say ain't no mountain high enough, Trap? That's different.
No, bro. If I go into my archives,
they never had to put the phone down.
Hey, homie, call.
When someone called your mom's house and said, "Yo, Lex, man, niggas is so what? The fuck? Let's go."
Talk that shit, Lex.
I thought he was talking about his homeboy's car breaking down and going to pick him up.
Yo, you know what?
He's talking about changing his nigga's tire, man. He wasn't talking about no gangster.
All of my homie call. If I'm in some cheeks, I'm changing the cheeks, and then I'm done. I come and see you.
See, that's the problem. That's what Lex is looking
for. You see what 10 years is? The difference is. You see what 10 years the difference is? Right there.
I don't know about all
That's
that. Right?
fucked up. You gonna let your homie die.
Is important.
If I'm eating a nice home cooked meal, my homie cool, I'm gonna finish my home cooked meal. Then I'm gonna go see what he wants.
You gonna let your homies die because
I'm not dropping it all
That's the difference.
With you.
That's the difference.
Nigga might be calling for some bullshit, dude. You might be calling for some bullshit.
you can't gamble. You gotta go.
No, come on,
That's
man.
part of being a friend, though. We talked about friendship on the last episode.
Calling for some
I'm
bullshit.
glad that
me
Lex
finish
did
this
lament
burger.
on that. Cause I think
Old lady put him out the crib.
Then I gotta
Old lady
make
put him
my
out the
friends.
crib. Now you want to. Old lady put him out the crib. Now you calling my phone. Nigga, hold on a second, bro. I'll be there in a minute, bro.
That's what a homie do, though.
That nigga
I'm
Tony
eventually
called.
come to get you, though. But come on,
that
now,
nigga
bro. I
told
ain't
me to
not
call
dropping. Gotta
911.
finish eating, bro.
But I think that's important about how Lex lamenting that because
Yeah.
Lex was like in his 20s, or Lex was like 19 when this record comes out, or 18, 19. So he's like coming of age. You know, he's coming into adulthood. He's probably running the streets at that time. This is before he took his little street sabbatical before he went to go play sports.
Before he ran up on the plug.
Yeah, before he ran off on the plug, before he got his little D1 scholarship. Only nigga ran off on the plug and got a scholarship. What type of shit is that? Nigga had all of Jamaicans looking for him, and he gets a G1 scholarship.
On 165th Street looking for him. He done ran up with the nigga, ran with the people shit. They done went with the Howard.
Nigga gets a D1 scholarship and goes to Howard. He's on the fucking baseball team.
I'm fucking crying, bro.
Mom said,
no wonder he loved that record so much.
Go with your uncle and uncle in Bel Air. Go with your uncle and uncle.
Yeah, because Lex called his homies. When them Jamaican niggas was looking for him, he called his homies. He bought the record the day after that. Like, yo, this is my guy, Tupac, and my homies call. Y'all came and got me. Jamaicans had me running the fuck out of the block.
Howard.
Yeah, take me to Howard, bro. Take me to. I'm going away.
Out of here with that bullshit.
I create a new identity.
Alley 5,000.
You know, back then you could fake your transcripts too, so you could just come up with a transcript. Yeah, I went to school in Boston. I got straight A's. You be writing in college. They won't catch that shit till after you get your degree. This nigga lying on his transcript, but he did pass through college. You got to get a nigga degree.
Nigga got a ICD2, whatever that shit is called.
He still never told us when he got that record.
Yeah.
He keeps avoiding
Lex,
that question.
Lex, you back now? Is that a Patrick Ewing jersey you have on right there?
What's up?
It gotta
Patrick
be.
Ewing jersey you got on right now?
Ain't nobody wore that jersey out there.
Huh?
It gotta be. It ain't like the Julius Randle one.
Like this, bro. What
it ain't
is
like
happening?
the Julius Randle one.
Nah, because it's a
You thought it's a King.
That's a Julius Randle jersey?
Nah. I said it's not like the Julius Randle one. Nobody wore 33 after fucking Patrick Ewing wore that. People probably wore it before him. Nobody wore that after him, though.
Right?
Yeah, that shit retired. Ain't nobody. There will never be another 33 on the Knicks.
What's up? Yes,
Lex,
there should
are
be.
you,
There should be.
so how many tickets you got
You
for
said there
tomorrow
should
game,
be?
man? How many tickets you got for tomorrow game?
You know, Lex don't gamble.
0. I'm not spending all that money. Crazy.
You want to spend that money?
Put in a good 5.
I got things to do, bro. No.
So you get gifted. If you was to get gifted,
I got films to make, man. In Cali, I got
tickets to actually go to the game. I thought you meant tickets like betting tickets. Yeah, I have 0 tickets. People don't hit me up. Uncle Trill has 0 tickets.
Were you gonna ask me if I had to take a ticket? Would I go to the game?
Cheapest ticket is $10.
If I had 1 ticket or 3?
If you had 2 tickets, would you sell them or would you go to the game?
I would sell it and watch it at the watch party, but it got canceled because y'all president is going to the game. So now it's gonna be no watch party outside of the garden.
Why is our president for? Why is not your president?
You voted for him?
I did not vote for no damn.
I don't vote. Y'all keep watching the pod. I don't vote though.
He's from Queens. He's from Queens too. At that.
He is from Queens. Big Queens.
Big Queens.
Big Queens. That's the richest nigga ever came from Queens, right?
Not Big Queens.
Maybe.
Yeah, the richest dude that came from Queens. But yeah, if y'all don't know, if y'all didn't see on your Twitter feed or in the New York Post, Donald Trump will be our president. Donald Trump will be attending Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Due to that fact, there's special Secret Service outlines. You can't have a bag a certain size, and there will be no watch party outside of Madison Square Garden for Game 3, which is absolutely crazy and nuts. And I think it's tone deaf on Donald Trump's point, but I'm going to also say there could be a silver lining in this. I think it's tone deaf for him to like, bruh, the finals have came to New York for the first time in 27 years. And there's this new tradition of watching the games outside the garden at a watch party. This is something that started during COVID. And you're going to ruin that first moment for the entire city because you want to go to the game. It's like, bro, you can go watch this game. You can have your own watch party at one of your hotels. But I do think the silver lining, and I think what's important is, as I said before, a New York Knicks championship is going to heal the world. I think them canceling the watch party outside of Madison Square Garden, what it's going to do is put people right back in their neighborhoods. They're having a watch party on Fulton Street, on 25th. There's a new app someone developed that shows you every single watch party in your neighborhood. So you can just put in your zip code. It's going to show you every watch party that's going on in New York within walking distance of you if you want to take the train. And I think what it's going to do is it's going to put New Yorkers with their neighborhood, with the people you know, love, the place you're familiar with, and we'll get to watch the Knicks win. And then game 4, there has to be the watch party outside of Madison Square Garden. That's something that has to continue on. But I think that to me, that's the silver lining. Like, now this watch party's on 135th Street in Harlem. It's what they shutting down streets. People, they shutting down streets. No one driving down the street. We watching the Knicks, and the whole neighborhood is coming out and watching games. I think that's amazing.
Listen, hold on. I need to say this. Go ahead, PG. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think Trump is the stick. I think Trump doing have to stick it to Mamdani. I think this nigga has a vendetta against Mamdani, and he wants to interrupt the celebration of the city.
The Republicans hate Mamdani. Okay. But one last thing though, Lex. Last thing, Lex.
Listen.
My mayor Muslim, my bagel Jewish, my Christian Dior. And
4.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick.
Lex 4. What you saying, Lex?
Let me say this real quick. Can y'all hear me? Am I clear?
Yep. Loud and clear, sir.
We don't give a fuck what rules they put down.
We showing up
for this shit. We showing the fuck up.
Somebody gonna bring a projector to watch.
You're gonna have to just fill the fucking jails up. We're gonna be there. We don't give a fuck about Trump. We don't give a fuck. We're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You don't think.
Somebody go set up a projector. That is true though. They was doing that throughout the city. People just setting up projectors on their fire escape.
You think the threat of fucking Trump? You think that's gonna stop us? We've been waiting for this shit for 50 fucking 3 years.
Talk New York.
Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck who you bring. The Pope, you can bring fucking Trump. Who else is beloved or whatever or hated? I don't give a fuck. We gonna be there. You know how many cats have called me? You know how many cats have called me? Yo,
maybe do it on 42nd Street.
Game 3. If we win game 3, right, we're going to be there game 4, whether we win or lose. We're there. I've had about 60 fucking calls. Lex, what you doing? 60, probably like 56, 57. 57 cats coming out of woodwork like zombies.
I might go too, though, because I'm off Thursday.
We don't give let's just be clear here. Fuck Trump. There's not no political shit. He can't stop shit over here. We've been waiting for shit too long. That's it, man.
Yeah, and he corny for that too. I do, to Lex's point.
What if you're a Knicks fan, though? What if you're a Knicks fan?
The ingenuity.
Who gives a fuck?
Nah, but as a Knicks fan, he should say, "Look, even if Trump wanted to come to, I have no problem with Trump wanting to come to the game. What he should say though, if Trump wanted to be likable, which he doesn't, he would say, "I'm coming to the game, but make sure there's still watch parties. I'm the president. Make sure there's still a watch party outside of Madison Square Garden. But someone's gonna bring a projector, like to Lex's point." New Yorkers we got intuition, nigga. We started this hip hop shit in the park. Someone's gonna bring a projector, someone's gonna get on a ladder, and they're gonna project that game, and people gonna be out there and they're gonna be celebrating, and they're gonna be like, damn, New Yorkers did it again. Like this healing the city right now. I feel like game 3 is gonna heal the city, and when we win the championship, it's gonna heal the world. So like the crime is down when the Knicks play.
Trump's car radio.
What
you know,
It's not really nothing like.
What cop will arrest a citizen for projecting the game? What cop? Imagine that.
No real New Yorker would do that. Like you imagine you arrested somebody for putting a projector up so people could watch the game outside the Garden in the biggest game in Knick history.
Right.
The biggest game in a blue blood organization in the NBA. Like this is the Knicks are a blue blood organization in American sports. For like the Knicks winning, and I saw a dude that was a Philadelphia Sixers fan talk about this. He said, "Look, I never rooted for the Knicks in my life, and I never will.
I'm saying that.
But if they win, I'm going to the parade because it's going to be the best party of our lifetime. Woodstock ain't got nothing on this.
Is he from Philly? Is he from Philly?
Yeah, he's from Philly. Yeah, he said he's like, I won't miss this for anything. I'm going to the parade, and I feel like all sports fans feel like that way, unless you a Spurs fan, because no matter what team you a fan of, y'all have gotten yours or you will eventually get yours. But you ain't gonna get yours if you hating on another nigga. You can't hate on the Knicks. Like everybody come to New York, y'all take y'all little corny pictures in Times Square. Y'all go to that Vanderbilt place and take the picture of the skyscraper. We don't take the.
We don't have time for none of that shit. Move out the way.
Yeah, you got to.
You do that shit when the series is over, or do the shit early in the morning when we not there. Because when Trap, let me ask you a question, man. Your pops, you just lost your pops. A little bit.
God bless.
Who was his team?
The Knicks.
All right then.
We gonna be there for him, man. You know how many cats? You know my pops. I lost my pops 5 years ago. He was a Knicks fan. And we would have discussions about when the Knicks or what the Knicks have to do, or Patrick Ewing, and all this, the city teams and the decent teams. You know how many cats have just passed away? You know how many cats passed away 2 weeks ago or a month ago?
Facts.
We're not going to allow Trump to block off shit. There's not enough cops in the city. Do you understand me? Then we have to go get Connecticut, Pennsylvania. They have to get the Army. There's not enough men.
They got to call the National Guard.
Stop us from taking over the area, MSG. There's not enough. And trust me when I stress my word. They're going to be babies there. This is a healing moment, like Trill said, for all of us over here. You think a cop is going to do his job when he fucking feels the same sentiment too? So come on, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, and that's one of the important things. Like I got a coworker, and she told me she's not gonna go to the parade if the Knicks win. I said, if you don't go to the parade, pick a state, Massachusetts, Vermont, Pennsylvania. You got to leave. You cannot stay in New York if you're not going to the parade. And she has a father that passed away. Her father was a diehard Knicks fan, straight Jamaican. He loved soccer and he loved the Knicks. I said, go for your father. You have to go to that parade for your father. And like, oh, I'm not getting paid to go to the parade. Women always come up with some dumb reason why they don't do something they don't want to do. I'm not getting paid. You ain't get paid to buy that purse. You paid them to buy that purse. You not gonna go to and I'm like, they're like, it might not put money in your pocket, but it's gonna put money in your heart. That's currency. Because in 100 years, your kids, well, not 100 years, but 30 years, your grandkids go ask you, when the Knicks won that championship in 2026, how crazy was the parade? You ain't gonna be able to speak about that. Like,
you gonna have to lie.
I went home the other night and I told my son, I said, listen, Monday and Wednesday, we watching the game right there. You gotta watch history. We don't watch the game no overtime, but you ain't in the back, but you got to watch this game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be history right now.
Special,
you might not see it again or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I definitely told him that. So I said Monday, I might be sitting up in the crib, right there watching it.
The energy is so special, and I'm not even in the city. I'm upstate. Like, I'm at Wegmans. I see anybody in Knicks gear, go Knicks. Yeah, two more to go. Everybody, black, white, Chinese, everybody is wearing orange and blue right now. It's like we united, like we one front. Like the whole state of New York is together. It feels amazing.
I got in the car, my mom's and her friend the other day. I was a little male friend she got right now. So I get in the car, they both got on orange and blue. Like, look at y'all too.
Everybody on timing. Everybody is on timing for the Knicks. It's beautiful, man.
Word.
It's so dope.
I'm like looking like little Bopsy twins right now.
You know how many other cities.
Okay, PG, go. I'm sorry, brother.
I just want to say, people from other cities. One or two of my homies, people hit me. They're not even just about the Knicks. The thing I keep hearing is New York back?
Yeah,
I keep saying
what I keep hearing people say. Is New York? I mean, classes. You were talking about that the other day. People keep asking.
Oh, let me do this.
We lost you, PG.
You went out, PG.
I think you muted.
People keep. I muted myself. People keep asking if New York is back. There's only two more thoughts I have. One is the moment the Knicks win, I want to see Jadakiss emerge from the floor.
And do that. Who shot your freestyle?
Merge from the smoke of the fire.
Also, this is my other dream. After the Knicks win, I don't want them to participate in the parade. I want them to I want the entire team to only send Dave East in their stead.
Dave East.
What's up with you, Dave East, bro? You talking about?
He said, "My Dobby got dressed like Dave East."
You heard of it?
I saw it on Instagram.
I just want Dave East to go as the Knicks.
Yo, you saw the ASAP Rocky thing? It was like, are you a New York Knicks fan?
No, I'm a Knick.
Knicks, I'm from New York. I'm not a Knicks fan. I am a Knick.
I'm a Knick.
That's the New York feeling, right? Like that encapsulates the New York feeling right there. We're like, everybody's a Knick right now. Like that's how we feel. Like whether you rooted for the Knicks for the last 20 years, the last 20 days, or the last 20 hours, we all Knicks, and we all know the right thing.
The crazy shit is this though, right? Is that the Yankees is how many championships the Yankees got? 27 or something like that?
27, probably.
Yeah. We
ain't been excited about one since 96. 96
never felt like 96 ain't feel like this.
Well, nothing's gonna feel like this. Like no sporting event of our lifetime is gonna feel the way this championship.
I actually agree with Trill. I know that sounds crazy, especially as a Laker, as an LA guy. We've been winning. It's not gonna feel like this. It's different.
This is gonna be different.
Even with the Lakers, the Lakers. I don't think y'all won y'all chips, but
the Lakers win.
Different. We
don't win all the time.
Yeah,
they win all the time. No matter how old you are as a Lakers fan, you've seen your team win a championship.
Yeah.
They're one of the few franchises that can say that. As a Knicks fan, there's Knicks fans in there. You could be 53 and Nas was born in September of 73. The Knicks won the finals in June of that year. He's 53. He's never seen his team win a championship. As a 53-year-old.
Remember that, Lex? You remember that, Lex?
He was too young.
When was Lex's birthday? Lex was born that year. Lex can't remember that.
Remember that chip?
No, Lex was born in 73.
He was
like 10 days old or something?
Lex, what month you born?
7th August.
So you
wasn't even alive.
You don't remember.
You was born 2 months after they won.
Oh, two things. I've never seen the city unified like this. The last time I saw the city unified like this was, sorry to say, 9/11. Did you say? Did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say 9/11? Yeah, 9/11 is when I saw
9/11.
everyone unify, right? And isn't that fascinating? You know what I mean? I went to upstate. I went to University of Albany this weekend, man. And everyone was talking about the Knicks, man. All different likes, man. It's a conversation.
The energy is crazy.
We really want the Knicks to win, bro. Like it matters.
Oh, hold on. This is the last thing I want to say. We played Atlanta. We win. How did that work? We won the first one. They won the second
game
one.
1, lost 2 and 3.
We lost.
And I'm
2
sure
and 3.
Petty was talking mad shit. Petty, you watching?
I got
Gary, you watching? Mr. FBA?
I said I got on the phone. I was passing. I was trying to remain cool because I'm an older dude. I'm trying to remain cool. And this cat right here, glasses, was like,
me too.
I don't know. He's making Navy beans or some shit. He was like, yo, Lex, calm the fuck down, man. They're gonna win this shit.
Yeah, it was me and him both on the phone. We were both on the phone.
Was there too. He said,
don't do that.
But glasses was really like, yo, calm the fuck down, bro.
I said y'all needed that. Y'all needed that, B.
That woke him up. Woke him up.
Whatever that.
They ain't lost a game since April 23rd.
Lex.
The last time
since then.
Yeah, the last time the Knicks lost was the first day of the NFL draft. NFL is in free agency right now. Niggas getting traded, niggas getting signed. The last time the Knicks lost was April 23rd. That's crazy. We it's like June 7th, June 8th right now. They haven't lost in damn near 2 months of time.
I don't think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna
Can I just say one
the way they playing, they got an edge. Like it's.
Yeah, what you say?
Who else is getting redeemed in this moment? Not only are the New York Knicks getting redeemed, but you know who else is getting redeemed and who deserves their redemption? They're finally getting their moment in the sun.
Cat.
James Owen. Who?
Ja Rule.
Oh no! Why would you bring his name up right now? Why would you bring his name up right now? What's wrong with you?
What is this leading to? What is this leading to?
Yo,
no,
Let me move. Don't mention Ja Rule right now. Don't mention Ja Rule right now.
No, Trap. That song that went viral again. I got 100. They playing it every time outside the Knicks.
But we don't want to see him perform it.
Yes, we do. Yes, you do.
It's all over. It got to be over. Once it's over, said and done, then he could do it.
No.
Right. Yo, Travis not a Knicks fan. No, he don't speak for us.
Do not let Ja Rule perform that song. I'm telling you.
He has to.
When it's over, once you get the chip, at the parade, all that shit. The parade, you do not want the Ja Rule jinx on you, B. Don't put that Ja Rule jinx on y'all,
no Ja Rule jinx. But look, I do. Okay. There's one thing I want to mention, which is crazy. Between hip hop and Knicks basketball, every year that Nas has released a New York State of Mind, the Knicks have went to the finals. So in '94, New York State of Mind 1 comes out. They go to the finals. Unfortunately, it's the Houston Rockets in 7 games because Patrick Ewing doesn't dunk it instead of shooting a fucking layup. It's neither here nor there. And John Starks don't show up for Game 7. That's neither here nor there. '99, Nas drops New York State of Mind Part 2 on I Am in April of '99. The Knicks go to the finals against the San Antonio Spurs, end up losing 4-1. This past December, Nas drops New York State of Mind Part 3 on Light Years, and the Knicks are in the NBA Finals. So as long as Nas is making New York State of Minds, I think the Knicks will keep going to the finals. They just got to start winning them now. So
I'd rather them play Cameron and Jay-Z's New York song, B.
Nah.
Performing at the West End.
Nah.
Yo, the illest y'all seen was this, though,
Ja
right?
Rule record's better than that.
Somebody said, no, now. Somebody said,
it is.
Somebody said, yo, Jalen Brunson could kill. Said Jalen Brunson could shoot.
Could shoot Eli Manning in the head. It is it. Yeah, because someone's like, yo, is Jalen Brunson bigger than Eli Manning in New York? Someone's like, yo, Jalen Brunson could shoot Eli Manning in the middle of Manhattan right now and get away with it.
And get away.
I'd say
they was called his wife the first lady of New York. Yo, Jalen Brunson's wife is a
cold, that was the coolest I heard right there.
Nah, but we talked about this in the group chat. In my personal opinion, now it's gonna be people that disagree with me or whatever. I think if the Knicks win this championship, even though I think Cat's about to be the MVP, and I think that's the only route for them to win was for Cat to play the way he's playing. Jalen Brunson playing his role, but I think if they win this championship, I think Jalen Brunson becomes the #1 Knick of all time, not just because of what he did on the floor, but for the fact that the nigga left $113 million on the table so the team could build around him. Like for someone to do that in modern times, where they say NBA players are selfish, they want all this money, for a man to take generational wealth less to build around him, and they built that team with his actual friends that he won with in college, having Mikal Bridges on the team. And that trade makes so much sense. Now, it don't always make sense during the season because Mikal Bridges be on some bullshit, but these last 2 series, Mikal Bridges been playing like he been playing out of his mind. Like now you see the value of him. I think that's the great thing about playoff basketball. I love the playoffs in basketball. People always like to downgrade and say, "Oh, this sports playoffs is better," because you really get to see scheming, you really get to see coaching, and you really get to see depth. Because how many players do you actually? Because Jordan Clarkson is a playable dude. He's not even getting no burn in the finals. He's a playable dude. Like Jordan Clarkson will be in the top 7 of NBA team right now. He's not even getting burned right now because it doesn't fit what they're doing. And the way Leon Rose and Worldwide West put this team together, salute to them. All the shit niggas talked about James Dolan, salute to him. But the way Leon Rose put this team together, because this team isn't built through the draft. The longest tenured Knick is Mitchell Robinson. I think he's the only one on the roster that was drafted by the Knicks. They literally handpicked and put this team together based off of actual chemistry amongst people and chemistry on the court. And I don't want to jump the gun. This Knicks team looks like an all-timer. This looks like an all-time team. And it's not because they have the best individual players. Someone said like their synergy is like the 2004 Detroit Pistons. They got that same type of energy and edge.
I think that's a disservice to them. I think their synergy is a lot more like the 2011 Mavericks. I think it's I think it's not right because they don't just depend on, they get buckets. The Pistons were like built around an all-time great defensive player. and Ben Wallace, right? And I get it. I know they couldn't score. They be winning games 76-69. You know what I mean? But this team reminds me a lot more of the Dallas Mavericks. They have guys that can go both ways. They got a guy that's coming off the bench.
Pause.
Super pause.
Go ahead.
They got a guy coming off the bench that could probably win Defensive Player of the Year next year, right? And not to mention OG Anunoby is there, right? Defending. And then they have offensive contributions that's stellar. Like you have the best part about this series, and we're praising a center, right, for the Spurs that plays like a guard. We have gave Cat
That's why they losing.
Karl Anthony Towns shit for years for playing like this. We gave him shit. He was in Minnesota. That's why the Knicks got him. We gave him shit because he played like a guard. Oh, we talk so much shit, and we're praising Wemby for doing it. So this is Cat's statement to the league. Like, if you're going to let centers play like guards, I'm him. There's no more that he's not him. I'm him. And that's what this show is. And the best part is watching Cat play defense, because everybody thought he wasn't going to play no defense. And the defense that Mike Brown is getting out of him, I'm really proud of the whole Knicks team. Every last piece. I mean, every single piece. It is. I get the synergy concept of the Pistons, but that's what the Mavericks were too. Because the guys off the bench matter. You're getting a Jason Terry moment from what's the boy that's on the $2 million contract that's gonna go get $15 million now.
Shamet,
Landry Shamet, right? And you like he's like your what's the boy from Washington, from Seattle, shooting lights out for Dallas, came in and just busted heat ass over and over again. I don't know why his name.
You talking
Terry.
about?
You said Jason, not Jason
Terry. Jason Terry.
Yeah,
that's how Shamet is playing right now. Shamet just coming in, busting shit.
No, it's not. Jason Terry was flying jets around the arena, B. Jason Terry was really different.
The jet.
Yeah,
so I like that Knicks team. I like that Knicks team to compare to that team if they got that team in 2007, because the Knicks are still young, which, you know, if they're able to get through these last two games, you know what I mean, Lord knows, in a row, you have to expect to see them back next year.
Oh, yeah.
And
I feel like that Knicks window open for the next 3 years. After this year, the next 3 years, I feel like anything go in the East got to go through New York. Like, it got to go through Madison Square Garden.
We're ahead of schedule. Like,
not right on time.
Hold on. We're supposed to go to the chip this year, and there's a good chance we can win it or lose it. Next year, we're supposed to win the chip.
I think it's this year.
First time coach for Alvarado's new. No, we have a bench.
They brought Mike Brown to win.
But this is such a different team than last year.
Y'all made the tweaks. Y'all made the proper tweaks. It's
really.
mostly the same team.
Yeah, not really. I think you're just getting. Shout out to Tibbs. Tibbs did really good with y'all last year, but Mike, it was just more focused on what needed to be done, how to make it work. Next year, you got to re-sign Mitchell Robinson. That's probably a contract that y'all will be able to deal in. Landry Shamet, that's going to be tough because
y'all might get priced out of that.
Yeah, they going to pay him, and thank God, you know. But it's so many. It's other Landry Shamet.
I guarantee he comes back. I guarantee.
I think he will though. Just because again,
as long as they offer him something like $12 million, he's coming back. I don't even fuck if someone offers him $20 million. He's going to take that $12
million.
$12 million. That's not that much for what Landry Shamet brought to that team, because he can go to Atlanta or something like that.
I mean, Lex, you got to get paid, and if he's a part of why you guys win the chip, he deserves to go get $40 million for 2 years.
Yeah, and he can't afford to give it this.
I would love for him to be a Knick for the lore and legacy, but then we got to advocate for brothers actually. $2 million to $20 million, man, that would be just.
Glasses.
He can't afford to give a discount. He's been playing on league minimum his whole career.
No, he hasn't. First of all, he was projected to be a star. It was injuries that hurt him.
Yeah,
he was originally on the Knicks, right? He was on the Knicks back then, right? Landry Shamet?
No.
He never played on the Knicks before?
No.
Who am I thinking of that played with Jeremy Lin?
I don't know.
Who's the? It was a light skinned nigga that he's come off the bench when.
I think I know who you're talking about. But the point is, though, right. He was on the scrap heap. He was gone. His career was over. Over.
He was on a two-way contract, wasn't he?
I think so. You're right.
He was on a two-way. Yeah.
You know what they did? You
Landry Shamet started off his career as a rookie through a trade with the 76ers. He was getting $1 million. Then he went to the Nets the following year. He made 1.8. For 2020, he made 2. For 2021, he made 3.7. For 2022, he made 9.5. For 2023, he made 10. 2024 with the Knicks, he made 1.6. And this year he made 3.
Damn, what happened? He went from making $9-10 million to what?
Injuries.
So we have a Beasley. So we easily could have replaced him with what's the dude from Detroit that was killing us? Beasley.
Yeah,
Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
Right. We could have replaced. There are cats that we could have replaced that spot with and let him go. You know what I'm saying? Who will gladly play for $2 million. What I'm trying to tell you, we waited for him. And yeah, it's not the best contract, but in my mind, he's not leaving us. I don't see.
It's not the best contract for him. It's the best contract for the team. That's a great to be getting contributions like he's given in the playoffs on what $1.9 million, like absolute league minimum. They paying that nigga food stamps.
I think he's averaging 13 points in the playoffs.
Yeah, like he's giving them American Express value on an EBT deal. Like that's amazing.
No, okay. There's so many factors, but y'all got it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can't afford to give him a discount.
All we saying, Lex, is he's playing so well. If you guys get it done, somebody is probably gonna give him 2 years for $40 million.
Yeah, he's gonna price out what the Knicks have to give.
We have to be. I mean, as for you guys as Knicks, you gotta understand you can get that from somebody else, but you gotta let him go get $40 million.
No, so what I'm saying to you, Glasses, is that I said $13-14 million, right? For $6 million. He plays limited minutes, right? But when he gets in there, he busts his ass, right? I don't think someone's going to give him $20 million when you have Sadiq Bey out there. There's so many cats out there. They've worked with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, yo, I'm hurt. I can't do it. It was, okay, we're going to keep you, we're going to make sure you stay here and whatever, yada, yada. And you know what? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the fucking Knicks. And last thing, I am fucking proud of James Dolan. Because he gets a bad fucking rap. They sit there and say he gets in the way. Let me just say one thing about James Dolan. Name another organization that put black people in charge at a high, like upper management. Name the organization.
The Lakers.
Name them. Who?
Lakers.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying it's unheard of.
But he put perverts in position too.
Who? The Lakers?
Look, we ain't go. Look.
I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, you get in the show trap.
No, I was talking about the situation that happened with NBA.
In the show trap.
True or not? But no. In closing, James Dolan does deserve a little bit of respect. And then one thing I will say about James Dolan is he's hired a bunch of people. Some of the people just wasn't good, but I think he's always tried to improve the Knicks. That's one thing no one could take away from him. Like, even with the Knicks failures, the bad things they have done, him, wanting to ban a guy from Madison Square Garden for telling him to sell the team, which to me is still one of the funniest videos. It's like James Dolan's walking into the tunnel with some random fans like, sell the team. And James Dolan's like, do you want to keep coming to games? I think that's one of the funniest sports videos of our time.
Come up in there, right?
I think if the Knicks win this championship, I think all's forgiven. I think it's gonna be a clean slate. I think everybody gonna be back allowed in the Garden. Everyone's gonna be at the parade and everything. Winning heals all.
Oakley back for Game 4.
Yeah, winning heals all. It would be great to see Oakley on the sideline, watching the game somewhere in the front row, courtesy of James Dolan. I think winning makes everything right. Like, even if you're a bad person or you're known for being bad in the sports realm, winning makes everything right. James Dolan is in good standing. James Dolan, he might be able to shoot somebody on 7th Avenue and walk free. If the Knicks win this championship, I think James Dolan becomes a made man in New York. Before, he might have
get up banned
Which family? Which family?
Which family would James Dolan be from, Lex?
With the Knicks.
I don't remember how Oakley got banned. What happened with Oakley again? What did he do?
Something.
Oakley he criticized James Dolan, and Dolan.
He was sitting behind Dolan or some shit. I think he said something, and then James Dolan asked security
removed him.
Caught him out the arena. And when he was leaving, you know, Uncle Chuck ain't with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He know we're beating security up everywhere.
The Cleveland nigga.
Tell me don't touch him. Don't touch him.
That's the east side of Cleveland nigga.
Thank y'all for coming to the Gatekeepers Podcast.
Yeah, we out.
Y'all heard sports talk. Y'all heard film talk. Tupac talk. Y'all saw Tupac vinyl and all that. That's the energy right now in New York and in hip hop. If you're a hip hop fan, you should be rooting for the Knicks. We're not saying you got to stay on the bandwagon. We ain't saying you got to get a Patrick Ewing throwback jersey like my man Lex got. But if you a hip hop fan, that's Patrick Ewing, man.
Patrick Ewing, bro.
The one and only, baby.
Stand up, Lex. Let me see what that is.
The one and only. He stood up and walked away.
This whole thing.
Ain't no damn Patrick Ewing.
He about to bring a whole.
I know there was no damn Patrick Ewing. Don't get the hell out of
Patrick Ewing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Patrick Ewing, the one and only, man.
That little swingman jersey. You got a little swingman jersey.
The Jamaican sensation.
Got the
Come on, man.
Jersey. Okay.
That's the one and only Patrick Ewing. But more importantly,
you ain't got the Kango to go along with it.
This is gonna be our last episode recording with the Knicks having won their last championship in 1973. The next time you see us, the Knicks will have won the NBA championship. The world will begin to heal. Everybody is going to feel good. All sports fans, no matter what city you're in, no matter what team you normally root for, unless you're a Spurs fan in San Antonio and you got your sombrero on and you're eating your tacos, I'm not going to say nothing about you. But every other sports fan anywhere in America, we're about to witness something so amazing. This run that the Knicks is on is so beautiful. The energy's crazy. I'm going to school. Teachers is talking about the game. The principal talking about the game. The energy in New York is just absolutely amazing. And I just can't wait for the parade. I can't wait for this to be final.
I'm going to say this before we go, though, because all y'all motherfuckers talking about the energy in New York. It ain't none of you motherfuckers in New York. Energy in New York is just, it's cool. It's cool. Once we win this shit, I want the parade. Y'all better bring y'all asses out here. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, we coming outside. But you got this is throughout the whole state of New York, though. This ain't just a New York City thing.
The Knicks win, all of the Amazon rainforests will be immediately replenished, and my hair will go back.
You dig?
Will grow back.
You asking for too much, man.
The ice caps go refreeze. Global warming is going to be reversed. Like the Knicks championship is going to heal the world, man. Y'all don't realize I'm serious when I say this.
So we'll come back.
And moonwalk parade. Tupac coming to the parade. Tupac's a New York nigga. We gotta keep it funky now.
Tupac, man. Thank y'all for
coming out. God bless you. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like,
share, subscribe.
Share, subscribe.
Hit that hype button.
Hit the hype button.
Come on,
several times. 3 free hypes a week. Use all of them. Use all them hype buttons.
Did you hear my sound